You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we got some astounding figures that have popped out in regards to Caitlin Clark and the WNBA. And by the way, when we go into these figures on the WNBA, I want you to keep in mind Jen Rosati's comments yesterday involving Team USA and the idea that you did not want to put Caitlin Clark on Team USA because of things like visibility and reach and popularity. Keep that in mind. Keep these comments in mind. It would be irresponsible for us to talk about her in a way other than how she would impact the play of the team because it wasn't in the purview of our committee to decide how many people would watch or how many people would root for the U.S. Keep that in mind. Also keep in mind that is the president of the WNBA team, Connecticut Sun. As we go over here, the WNBA is expected to lose $50 million this season. That is with Caitlin Clark. I mean, what? This is, like I said, it's not being able to see the forest for the trees. This is with Caitlin Clark, and we'll get to what she's done to attendance because we've got those figures, and it is jaw-dropping. It's jaw-dropping. Angel Reese looking right at you. Cameron Britt looking right at you. These rookies that think they help move the needle. Stop it. You didn't move anything. Despite the massive uptick in popularity and interest, the WNBA is expected to continue its streak of losing money, according to the Washington Post. The league has operated at a loss in every year of its existence and survives by being subsidized by the NBA. That's supposed to be, they've got the WNBA, but it's supposed to be the NBA. This year, the Post reports that the league is going to lose $50 million. Quote, on average, we've lost over $10 million every year we've operated. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver told the AP in 2018 when speaking about WNBA finances. This is the 28th year of the league's existence, which means the NBA has sunk over $250 million into the league over the past nearly 3 decades with no return on investment. This league would be dead without the NBA. It would have long since went out of business. Now that the WNBA is gaining popularity, it's looking to break free from the NBA to sell its own TV rights. It is unclear how that might look, but it seems unfair to not cut the NBA heavily into that deal, since the NBA is really the only reason the WNBA came into existence, and certainly the only reason it still exists despite massive losses over the last 25 plus years. This is from an anonymous WNBA team exec. The truth is, this league would be hard-pressed to exist without the NBA. That is straight from one anonymous WNBA team executive talking to the Washington Post. That's an understatement. The NBA has always funded the WNBA so they could show that they care about women's basketball. Losing money was worth it because the WNBA provided excellent PR for the league. Did it? Really? I don't know. I would probably argue that. And what's amazing, now we have to remember the WNBA was always going to lose money this season, even with Caitlin Clark and the increased popularity. These leagues make money on their TV deals, and the WNBA is still under its old deal. That is correct. So the new ratings will help that, but now they're spending $25 million extra on charter flights. Just putting that out there. Again, it's not in our purview to care about how many people will watch the Olympics in Team USA. Wow, it's unbelievable that there are people in this league that are unbelievably ignorant and arrogant all at the same time. Now, These numbers from Robert Little, and he is with at BSO. They have done a breakdown of what it is Caitlin Clark has done for attendance, and it's jaw-dropping. Caitlin Clark has accounted for 33.5% of the total WNBA attendance in 2024. When Clark plays, WNBA games average 15,591 fans in attendance, compared to 7,645 fans when she is not in action, Angel Reese. Get that. Eat that. Let that get all in your face. Double the amount of attendance of anybody else. Clark has caused the attendance figures to jump 87% compared to the opponent's average home attendance. Looking right at you, Chicago Sky. In just 13 games, Clark and the Fever have accounted for 33.5% of the WNBA's total attendance. About 609,194 fans have attended a WNBA game, according to the league. In total, 203,991 fans have come to watch Caitlin Clark during her rookie season, meaning that the Fever star has actually driven more than a third of the total attendance in 2024. Wow. I mean, seriously. Clark has caused the attendance jump of 87%. Home attendance versus the Fever. New York Liberty, 17,000. Seattle Storm, 18,300. Las Vegas Aces, 10,399. LA Sparks, 19,103. Washington Mystics, 20,333. And the Connecticut Sun, 8,910. That's all they can hold in that arena. The other averages, wow. That is a 259% increase for the Washington Mystics. Seattle Storm, 115% increase in attendance. LA Sparks, 129%. New York Liberty, 64.26%. It is very clear who is moving the needle in this league, and it's Caitlin Clark. Wow. Yeah, Outkick's right. WNBA wasn't going to see a sizable monetary bump even with Caitlin Clark this year. Why? They got a god-awful television contract. It's really bad. Now, there's been some speculation that Caitlin might bring in an extra $80 to $100 million into the league this season. Well, evidently, that wasn't enough. That they're still going to lose $50 million despite what you just seen over 13 games extra in attendance. Now, if the ratings stay where they're at, I don't know what you do there, because somebody's going to be paying for every Indiana Fever primetime game. That's what they're going to be buying. So they're going to have to negotiate something. I mean, those games, if they're on broadcast television or ESPN, something more major outside of NBA TV, they're going to get 1 million viewers on those games. And some of them 1.5 million. And I don't know how much. For example, the Chicago Sky and Indiana Fever rematch is this Sunday on CBS. Is that game going to draw 2 million? That's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting to see. Again, Jen Rosati, president of Connecticut Sun. It's not in our purview to worry about how many viewers we got. I guess not, as long as the NBA's willing to foot your bills. What a stupid decision by Team USA and the WNBA. If I'm Kathy Engelbert, I'm furious that they did not put her on that team. I'm livid. So much for standing on your own 2 feet, I guess. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.